It is no secret that anime does not do a good job in creating, depicting, and representing Black and Latinx individuals. Many Black characters are designed problematically, like with literal black skin, large red lips, and drawn in art styles that don't even match the original. Black and brown characters end up being caricatures, utilized as a comedic gag. Of course, not all Black and Latinx representation in anime is bad, although good rep can be few and far between. Characters like Killer Bee from Naruto, Chad from Bleach, and Canary from Hunter x Hunter are fandom-loved characters because they do not fall into the two-dimensional stereotypes that saturate anime. The Boondocks is one such anime, but even it fails to represent women, especially Afro-Latina women, in a reasonable, non-commodified way. This leads me to the discussion of my section of this video, the anime Michiko to Hatchin. Michiko to Hatchin takes place in the fictional world of Diamandro, a city loosely inspired by Brazil, and follows the story of Michiko Malandro, a wild and independent woman who has just recently escaped from one of the most heavily guarded prisons for the fourth time. She embarks on a journey with her quote-unquote adoptive daughter Hatchin to find Michiko's ex-lover, aka Hatchin's father Hiroshi, who is supposedly already dead. Side note, basically this girl is chasing after some white man who dipped, like, girl, what are you doing?
Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye.
I mean, you do you, I guess. But it is ultimately through this overarching goal of finding her lost lover that we first see signs of Michiko's naivete and idealistic behavior. This show is episodic in nature, while loosely following this main goal, with each episode focusing on different side characters, mainly female Afrolatinas, the developing relationship between Michiko and Hatchin, and both of their personal goals. The cast is also primarily Afro-Latina women. The characters are complex and their relationships feel real. Michiko is not just a badass, heartless, emotionally constipated Afro-Latina. She feels like an actual character with actual struggles. She's also childish to the point that sometimes the viewer questions if she's even the adult in her relationship with Hatchin. She's feminine and in love. She's stubborn but tender-hearted. These traits are amplified when she is with Hatchin. The two banter a lot, but grow close as the series progresses. Hatchin takes care of Michiko when the latter has a fever, and works to pay for her shoes that Michiko stole for her. Michiko buys little trinkets for Hatchin that she believes holds good luck, and always comes to rescue Hatchin whenever she's in trouble. Despite their stubborn natures, they care for each other a lot. Michiko's complex relationship with her childhood friend Atsuko, another Afro-Latina woman, is also explored throughout the show. Constantly at odds with each other, since Atsuko is a cop and Michiko is a criminal on the run, yet unable to completely hate each other. Atsuko lets Michiko go when she has the chance to catch her, and she wishes for Michiko to give up on searching for Hiroshi and move on from him. It's a shame their relationship isn't explored even more in depth in the show. But personally, I read a lot of queer subtext in their interactions, if you know what I mean. Anyways, it's still nice to see a complex relationship between Afro-Latina women in media, because usually there's like never any positive rep of relationships between women of color, if there even is any at all. Michiko also embodies some of the ideas of Afro-Latina aesthetic excess. We can actually see her hyperfemininity in her constant wardrobe changes. However, her aesthetics of excess is not viewed in a negative way nor as a gimmick characteristic of Afro-Latina women. Instead, Michiko's aesthetic of excess helps to reflect who she is as a person. While she may be a badass criminal on the run, she's also a girl who likes to take part in looking pretty. Her outfits and accessorizing help to show her hyperfemininity and are reflective of her confidence and the pride she has over her body, and how being feminine and badass are not mutually exclusive attributes. In the end, Michiko to Hatchin is fantastic if you want to watch an anime with a well-written primary Afro-Latina female cast. As a wise man once said, "You don't write good black characters, you write good characters who are black," and I think Michiko to Hatchin really elevates and takes this idea to the next level.
Brand new.